George WaJackoya has been trending online for the past few days.
Wazimu na wengi wamesema mambo mingi.
WaJackoyaThe5th, very nice.
He has an illustrious academic record, 6 law degrees and countless other contributions to various initiatives, with his interactions spanning across a list of world leaders, reading from who is who to slum dwellers, widows, and the many less fortunate he helps feed through his feeding programs.
I come from Mumias in Western Kenya.
Yeah.
At the age of 6, I was molded by a python, which when I was taking care of my grandparents' animals with the other grandchildren. Unfortunately, she was killed and I survived, but I was partially deaf for a while.
Who died? Your grandmother?
No, the snake, the python.
Oh.
Yeah, it was killed, or she was killed.
Oh, okay.
And then I was rescued, but then I survived with partial injuries, of which I have scars on my body, the squeezing of the skin. And then that in itself made it worse because my mom had been actually branded as a witch because she could not give birth immediately she was married.
Yes. Okay.
So when I was born, she was excommunicated from the village, and a small hut was built for her outside the village, where she stayed as an outcast.
Okay.
And 69, it rained during lunchtime, and we had gone to seek shelter that we could actually beg for porridge, because the woman there was selling porridge.
Yeah.
And then the lightning hit her, hit the place, and she died, plus another woman. So I was severely burned on my right shoulder, which then after that things went so bad in that I walked in search of my mother, whom I could not even recognize that particular time. So I ended up in Busia. I befriended a man of Somali origin and appearance who happened to be a driver of the long petrol hauliers. So the man brought me to Nairobi with an intent, which I didn't realize, that he was a purifier. So when he put me in his house, he went to buy milk, and eventually when he came back, he was hit by a vehicle, and he died on the spot. So on the same day, I was kicked out of that house, and I started now navigating my way around. And I graduated into a chokora.
Yes.
And I grew up in the streets, the harsh streets of Nairobi.
Yes. All this, the 55-year-old professor, George WaJackoya, attributes to his childhood problems when he lived as a street boy from the age of 6 until a good Samaritan showed up and doors began opening for him. Welcome back to the show. We are talking to a former street boy who also was a presidential aspirant in the year 2013, Professor George WaJackoya. Karibu tena katika show.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you are an amazing guy. I have read that when you fled the country, you went and studied law.
Yes.
And you have not just 1, 2, but 6 law degrees. And you teach at the Heritage University, American Heritage University, and you still tried to become the president. You still went for the highest office of this country.
Yes.
Why did you do that?
Well, one, I'm a Kenyan. I'm more than 35 years old. I am sane, and the Constitution allows me, or any other Kenyan. Yes. So
in short, you met the basic requirements?
Yes.
That's why you went for?
Yes, it's a job like any other job.
Yeah.
And why not try?
Okay.
You give it a trial, another trial, another trial, and another trial. Yes. I served the dead as a grave digger.
Yeah, you did?
Yes, when I was in England. I worked in the morgues, cleaning dead bodies. That was a service to humanity. I served also as a security guard. That was a service to humanity. And I also looked at that and I said, well, let me come back home and also try to serve if the people give me the opportunity.